like to welcome everybody to the People's Church of the Fire Prophecy. Boy, that sounds loud. Is that okay? Everybody complains that it's never loud.
God's making sure you're being heard.
I don't think God has that problem. In my past life, God had to tone me down so I could be heard. So, little reverse role there. I'd like to ask everybody to silence their cell phones unless they're law enforcement or medical personnel. Restrooms down the hall, quick right, quick left. I'd like to ask Suzanne to light this candle symbolizing the unity of body, mind, and spirit. All the way back from Germany for a little while. Thank you, Suzanne. If you know her and haven't seen her for a while, that's where she's been, Germany. So say hi to her, welcome her back. Please stand for the invocation or remain standing for the first one. Dear Father God, we give thanks for this moment together. We give thanks for your love and care and blessings at this time. We ask that we feel your guidance in this moment. May we feel the touch from your mind to our mind, and may we recognize that touch in others. May we feel this grace and be moved by it. Amen. The next portion is usually the reading by the pastor, but I think Marty's filling that in pretty good for us. A couple quick thoughts. I came out to come to the church this morning, and my truck battery was dead, and I was already running a little late, so I guess we're having the same kind of energy going on here with the electronics. But at that moment, I'd already had quite a morning with my 4 little puppies and everything else. My wife's got to be at the Cassadaga church early, so we're all double dutying and doing stuff we don't normally do, and I come out and the truck doesn't want to start. At that point, I had 2 choices. I could either put it into perspective or just get real frustrated and angry. And instead, I went in the house, got the key to the tractor, drove the tractor over, jumped the truck off, and gave thanks that I had the resources and the knowledge to do that. Because a lot of people would have had to call AAA and wait. And instead, I had the knowledge and the opportunity. And I praised God for both rather than being frustrated. And as a result, on my way here, I was much happier. I wasn't in a rush, and I just took my time coming here, and I was pretty calm by the time I got here, calm when I left. And that kind of brought to me a thought about, in the beginning we study spiritual teachings, and it becomes knowledge because we begin to memorize it, we begin to be able to speak about it. But my whole last couple of years has been trying to turn it into wisdom, spiritual wisdom, and put it into practice in my life. I asked somebody one time what the difference between wisdom and knowledge was, and of course every time you ask somebody that, you get a lot of deep philosophical discussions and everything else. And one guy told me, he said, it's pretty simple. He said, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom is knowing you don't put it in a fruit salad. So, and that's where I'm at with my spiritual development. I've got years and years and years of spiritual knowledge, and I've got to begin practicing more and more how to get it into wisdom and how to use it in my life, second nature, without having to keep backing up and making up for transgressions or making up for incorrect actions. I have to have the wisdom to feel that spiritual knowledge as things unfold in my life. And I'm getting better at it. It just takes a conscious effort. So what I would ask each of you is, if you can't think of a time when God inspired you through this past week or today, then endeavor to feel that and connect to that later in this day. If you don't do it tomorrow, fine, but I'm asking you, as the pastor, to think about either something specific that has happened to you or God has directly inspired you or intervened in a situation in your life. Or realize it today and give thanks for that. Have the gratitude for it. Thank you. Our service is comprised of 3 parts: the healing portion, the inspirational lecture, and the demonstration of spiritual gifts. We now begin the healing portion by asking the healers to take places behind the chairs. Marty, Lorraine, and Judy. And the rest of us will start by reading the prayer for spiritual healing on the back of the hymnal in bold. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. Those that would like to receive healing, please move next to the chair. Ashkhen going to do the guided meditation. And during the meditation, you'll hear a chime like that. That will let you know that a chair has become vacant.
Good morning. Good morning. Let us get ready for the meditation. Find a comfortable position to sit, where there is no tension on your physical body. Feet straight on the ground, palms up in your laps. Take in a few deep breaths through your nose, inhale, and exhale. Close your eyes. Just bring your focus and your awareness to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. With each breath, feel your breath taking you deeper and deeper within. Let go of all the thoughts that are occupying your mind. Just focus on your breath that is taking you deeper and connecting you with this peaceful presence that is within. It feels very calm and quiet. Just connect to this peaceful presence and allow your mind to quiet. With each inhale and exhale, repeat to yourself quietly, I am at peace within. I am at peace without. With in-breath, I am at peace within. And with your exhale, I am at peace without. Repeat it a few more times. Feel the peaceful sensations filling your entire body, your mind, and your spirit. I am at peace within. I am at peace in the presence of God, mighty I Am presence. I now call for the divine healing energy to be here at this time and to provide each one of us with the healings that we need for our mind, body, and spirit. As we call upon the law of forgiveness, we forgive all those who have hurt us. We forgive those who have caused us pain and suffering. We forgive them and we detach with love. We let go emotions of fear, anger, resentment. We let go of whatever is holding us back from advancing spiritually. We let go of situations, circumstances, friendships, relationships that are holding us back from achieving our highest potentials. We let them go to the light of God that never fails. We ask God the omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, to be in charge of our lives, our existence, our soul and spirit, while we are here in this physical plane, on earth and beyond. In the name of universal Christ consciousness, we ask for protection, and we accept it as it's done. While you are breathing peacefully, shift your awareness slowly higher to your forehead. Roll your eyes up above your head, above your crown chakra. Become aware of a golden presence. Connect to this presence. This is your higher self. There are no thoughts in this state of consciousness. It is a pure state of being. Indulge in this presence of golden light and become one. And feel the connection. Your body, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that are all aligned with your higher self, your perfect self. As you feel the connection with your higher self, see this connection further expands to the entire universe, to the cosmic realms and beyond, to the higher dimensions of light. to the divine source. Envision a brilliant golden source shining like a brilliant golden sun. Feel the energies from this divine source coming down to your higher self. Down to your crown. Healing your mental body. Release and let go of all the thoughts that are not of your highest good. Feel this energy cleansing your mental body and activating your creativity, your highest potentials that serves you and the highest good of all. Feel this golden energy coming down to your physical body. Going through the molecules, the tissues, the cells. See the energy activating the electrons in your body. Crystallizing your DNA to its perfect state. See every single atom in your body is vibrating with this divine healing energy. As it moves within and without, it heals your emotional body. Release and let go of all the emotions of pain, sadness, uncertainty, guilt, fear. Just let it go. Feel this divine energy healing your emotions. Moving gently down to your lower body. All the way down to your feet and anchoring you to the earth. See this golden energy further expanding out of your physical body. Envision yourself inside this beautiful golden circle. And see your body's physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual are healed, cleansed, and balanced, completely aligned with your higher self, to your I Am presence. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel all the vibrations from your I Am presence coming down with you and embracing you. Feel a sense of relief. You feel wholeness and completion. Allow this vision to imprint in your consciousness as you slowly become aware of your physical body. become aware of your physical senses. When you are ready, you can open your eyes and be.
The next portion of the service is the inspirational lecture. Today we have Pauline Gold returning. She's been here a couple times before, and I've always enjoyed to hear her speak. I've seen her develop through her professional career as a medium and healer, and I'm always proud to put her on here. She always speaks from the heart, speaks truth, and speaks it in a kind fashion. So please welcome Pauline Gold.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's an honor and a privilege to be here with all of you this morning, and right before the holiday season as well. And one of my favorite holidays of the year is Thanksgiving, because its beginning and its history has a single purpose: to stop and express thanks for the people and the things that are such an essential part of our lives. My talk today is about gratitude, about thankfulness, about the blessings of our lives. Whatever one's beliefs about faith and grace, gratitude is a basic. The Peanuts cartoon pictured Charlie Brown bringing out Snoopy's dinner on Thanksgiving Day, but it just had his regular dog food in it. And Snoopy sat there and pouted and said, "It's not fair. The rest of the world is eating turkey with all the trimmings, and what do I get? Just dog food." And he sat there, and he pouted, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Well, I guess it could be worse. I could be a turkey." Being thankful is so much more than a comparison of circumstances. Being thankful is so much more than a private prayer or a public proclamation. It is so much more than having enough food to eat, a nice, warm home to live in, good health, or financial security, because each of those circumstances can be taken from us in an instant. I believe thankfulness is a state of being and a way of life. But we usually fail to live in that state of thankfulness because we take things for granted. It's easy to overlook the everyday things that make up our life. And it's only when we no longer have good health, or that we're separated from family or a close friend or a loved one is taken through death. Yes, it's true. We often don't appreciate something until we don't have it any longer. One thing that life continues to teach me is that everything that we have is on loan. Because every moment of life is precious. And you do that by not taking anything for granted. However, as we may all know, we are taught as soon as we can speak to say thank you when we're helped or that we're giving something. And if a young person who doesn't say thank you is considered spoiled or arrogant, because words of thanks signal acknowledgement of another. Thank you adds a human connection, and it says, "I notice you, and I'm glad that you're there." Because thankfulness is something that should be practiced on a daily basis for all the many blessings in our lives, great or small. Because being thankful is expressed through your attitude in living life. There's this wonderful book called Who Moved My Cheese? And it's by Stephen Johnson. And it's a story about 4 characters that try to look for their cheese in a maze. 2 of them are little mice called Sniff and Scurry. And there's 2 little people called Hem and Haw. And it represents where you spend your energies and time looking for your cheese. a thing called life, right? Because like hope, trust, and love, gratitude is both a feeling and a spiritual practice. Because life presents challenging circumstances almost every day, and it's easy to lose sight of the good things happening around us because we're consumed with all the negative sometimes. And many times people just get caught up in their own life, good or bad, that they forget to be thankful or to show kindness. Because when we're too busy dwelling on the past or thinking about what's going to happen in the future, we won't be able to fully notice how fantastic things are right now, at this moment. Things like laughter, affection, playfulness, or just sitting quietly. Though we have little control over our immediate feelings, we can decide to cultivate the ground in which those feelings thrive. Our spirit of our own involvement in doing whatever we're participating with. Because appreciation and gratitude are both powerful concepts. It's hard to feel envy, greed, or bitterness when we're grateful. As one of my teachers would say, the voice is the track that the mind travels. Because there are two principles from which our thoughts can proceed. We can face forward or toward life affirming or life negating. Because in reality, it is our response to the situations that determine what kind of experience it is. Even in the most apparently awful situations, we can derive to some benefit if we have the right mindset. Because in the first attitude, we are connected to our inner source, to our well-being, because we feel positive energy, love, appreciation, and we have a positive outlook on life. Or our direction can be contracted or armored, out of touch. We are turned away to our connection, and we feel depressed or stagnated. Sure, our circumstances affect our mental state, but they don't have to control them. Not if we make tiny little choices for our own well-being. We can shift our thinking from that dull expectation to that joyful appreciation, that newness, to remind ourselves of what really matters to us. Because attitude is everything. Are you a glass half full person or a glass half empty person? I try to tend to be a glass full type of gal. Because adopting an attitude of appreciation toward the things in life make an enormous difference in our level of happiness. And there is research on that. People who consciously attempt to be thankful and appreciative tend to feel happier and at peace to a greater extent than others. Admittedly, it's not easy to choose gratitude when we're going through tough times. And I still go through periods when I get caught up in all those worries and the stresses of the day. And it can all feel like that's the only response to that situation. But we know that it's not. Because there are countless things that we can do to create a peace of mind. I know for myself, I try to distract myself. I'll put on music, I'll start singing or dancing. Sometimes I have to physically go outside and work in the garden. Or I just call up a friend and just start talking. Just doing something to put my mind in a different frame. Because no matter what happens in the world or in our own individual lives, there's a place that we can turn for our own stability. To look forward toward the future with that hope, regardless of life's and the world's circumstances. Because the world around us is ever-changing. And hope is a powerful feeling that represents a mindset or an attitude. Because we allow ourselves to enjoy the little things found in those little special moments by simply recognizing the beauty in our lives. And if you ever feel if anything in your life is just not enough, appreciate the abundance in your life. Because being grateful is an energizing way to start your day and a relaxing day to end it. By consciously courting this attitude of gratitude, you receive the gift of connecting with the love and light within your own being. And at the same time, you're also gifting all of life everywhere around you. Gratitude has more to do with people than with things. It has more to do with our own motives than just facts. Gratitude requires awareness and effort, not only to feel it, but also to express it. And gratitude is a spirit-filled principle. Because gratitude inspires happiness and carries that divine influence. Have you noticed? You'll find a positive emotional state by just simply focusing on the parts of your life that you are most thankful for. I know the older that I get, the more I enjoy Saturday mornings. And perhaps it's because I'm the first one to rise in the morning, or the fact that that joyful bound of abundance that I don't have to go to work that morning. But either way, those first few hours of Saturday morning is the most enjoyable for myself. Because feeling gratitude is an important practice that I have brought into my daily routine. Gratitude can make a real difference in your ability to feel positive, both emotionally as well as physically. And with the season of Christmas coming around the corner very soon, there's all those buying gifts. Because we live in a society that's in a mad rush for stuff, right? Did you know that America is the only country in the world where people have a garage just full of stuff and a $20,000 car sitting in the driveway because it can't go into the garage because of all their stuff? And what? And we're still in a mad rush for more stuff? Because people want better and newer and better stuff. And we can see it in the advertisements. It's new and approved. And you need this, and you deserve this. And we listen, and we're like, yes, you do. We deserve this. And we go ahead and buy more stuff. But you and I have so much more to be grateful for. Because when life gets hectic and we begin to feel overwhelmed, just take a moment to focus on the people and the things that you are grateful for in life. Because when we're grateful, just other things will just fall by the wayside. Because being grateful gives you a perspective on your situation and brings you to the present moment. Because we manifest what we feel. We unconsciously create circumstances in our lives. And there's that tendency to react to those circumstances sometimes. So for now, with the potential stress and the joy of the Thanksgiving still just a few days away, I invite you to ask yourself, what am I grateful for? Then just pause in the silence and take a moment and allow yourself to be potentially surprised about what emerges for you as a source of gratitude. I make the conscious choice to turn toward the positive appreciation. Because in this season of thanks and giving, I celebrate with an open heart. Because gratitude is a great reminder to me to always count my blessings. And there's that wonderful hymn, count my blessings, count your blessings, name them one by one. And it's those little things. It's the sunrise in the morning. It's the day when I come home and my 3 cats just coming running to the door. Or it's that phone call from a friend. Those little things. I choose to be grateful just for life. Because each day given is a blessing. That I'm alive, that I'm breathing, I'm talking, I'm walking, I'm smiling. The challenge is to carry this attitude past the Thanksgiving season. Because thankfulness is definitely a feeling that comes to mind when I think of my mother. As some of you may know, when I was 4, my father passed away, and my mother was left with 2 small children. But through it all, she managed to put one foot in front of the other and did what she had to do to take care of us. And there's 2 beautiful things that I remembered at that time. No matter what job she took, She always made sure that she was home when I came home from school every day, with a big hug, a warm smile, a kiss on the forehead, and of course a little snack. And the other thing is, no matter where she worked, she always made sure that she had dinner with us. Whoops. So remember the spirit of the season and celebrate the simple joys of the season, and allow yourself to enjoy the little things found in those little special moments. As Emerson said, that if the stars came out only once a year, everybody would stay up all night to behold them. Because we have all seen the stars so often that we don't bother to look at them anymore. And in like manner, we have grown accustomed to all of our blessings, that sometimes we forget to acknowledge them. Thanksgiving provides you an opportunity to express gratitude. So during this holiday season, let us all remember to show love and be thankful. I would like to leave you with this beautiful quote by Anne Frank. I do not think of all the misery, but of the glory that remains. Go outside and into the fields, nature and the sun. Go out and seek happiness in yourself. Think of the beauty that again and again discharges itself within and without you, and be happy. I thank you for listening.